Cover in the dirt?
Been a lot of moving parts out there for the Wampus Cats today.
So far, they haven't found the right combination, though. And Cicero kind of stretch out that leg. I think what happened, too, not only, that throw from Holland was on a rope. And I don't think that got more than about 3 or 4 feet off the ground. And I think when he tried to make that catch, that his leg kind of got caught behind him and he slid across that bag and maybe kind of jammed it. At the same time, he may have hit him. Or he may have even gotten a cleat into the.
I was thinking a lot of things can happen out there when that dust flies up.
There'd be a lot of reasons why that is. So. He shakes it off. It's going to stay out there for the Wampus Cats. Or say that he is. He's got his glove still under his arm. Actually, I think we may have another pitching change. I think that Sean Cover may be going on to the rubber.
Hitting a full count, huh?
Nothing like pressure. So Sean Cover will go to the mound. The question is, does that mean Malik will go to shortstop? As Ford will go to third. I know, we just have to wait and see where they, because I think normally Cicero would be the shortstop, and I'm just questioning after his little injury thing there that that would be the call. So anyway, lots of intrigue.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pitching change for Conway. Now pitching number 18, Sean Cover.
Cover. All together, all those Cat fans over there in the stands. Cover.
He'll know his name one day.
Yeah. All right, so Sean Cover will come in and here at a 3-2 count. Thomas Ford does go to third. Cicero does go to shortstop, and Malik Simpson moves over to second base. And again, a 3-2 count to Tanner Davison.
That's a great way to come in and get on the mound.
Yeah. No pressure, but you got to throw a strike
None,
here.
bud.
It's like you got one pitch right here.
Still hot.
Huh?
Still hot.
I know it. It's crazy. We're okay for now, so we'll take what we got. All right. 3-2 the count. Nobody out. Runner at second. 4 already across. And down the first base with a walk will go Tanner Davison. So that'll bring to the plate the number 8 hitter, Jade Reyna.
Runners at first and second base. Now batting number 11, Jude Reyna.
Excuse me, Jude Reyna. Hey, Jude. All right, so nobody out. Runners at first and second. Shows the bunt, drops the bunt, but fouls it. So 5-0 the score. Conway trailing here in the top of the third after giving up 4 and still looking for the first out of the inning. With runners at first and second. Again, the bunt shown. Pitches inside this time. It's ball.
Be nice if we get a bunt right back to pitcher and get the guy out at third.
It'd be nice.
Need something to stir it up just a touch.
St. Joe now up 3-0 in the bottom of the 5th. And laid down the third base line. Only play is at first, and that's where the out goes. The runners advance to second and third, but that becomes the first out of the inning.
They put that in a great spot right there.
Out and advances runners to second and third base for Fayetteville. Now batting number 21, Carter.
We'll put you on the radio if you sit here.
All right, so the number 9 hitter, Carter Morris, will come to the plate. Conway trailing by a score of 5-0.
Absolutely. They've just got to, play good baseball, good fundamental baseball and get back in the game. Don't chase a lot of pitches. They've eliminated the margin of error at this point.
First pitch from Cover's up high for ball 1. 7-0 the score. Fayetteville on top with 6 here in the top of the 3rd. That pitch is outside. So we've seen Max Holland, we've seen Thomas Ford, we've seen London Stewart, and now Sean Cover, the 4th pitcher of the day for Conway here, and we're only in the top of the 3rd. That's hit hard to the right side. That'll score a run as they'll send him in. And it's an 8-0 lead now for Fayetteville. Just good contact from Pascal there. And
Line drive single through the infield brings in another run.
that'll bring Landon Schaefer to the plate.
He just hit that the other way into the hole where there wasn't anybody, and that was a good hitting.
Landon Schaefer.
So 8-0 the score. If there's any offense that in 6A that can overcome that, it is the Wampus Cat offense. But right now, you've got to get the defense to shut this down. 7 hits in the ball game, 8 runs. 1 out here in the 3rd, and that's going to be another base runner. Sean Cover. It's Landon Schaefer. Is that his 2nd hit by pitch today?
Yes, it is. That's why the hand gesture, like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
But, this situation, you're not hitting anybody on purpose.
No.
Batter is hit by the pitch and takes first base.
Max Holland's going to go out and talk to Sean Cover for a moment. Trying to settle him in. A couple of juniors that'll be back to lead the Wampus Cats again next season. Well, let's see what we can do to get back on top of this one. And Coach Harden's going to be making another move, and it's going to be Mr. Wanamaker. So pitching change again for Conway here in the top of the 3rd. Back after this on the EAB Sports Network.
On Friday, April 11th of this year, I finished my first year driving a GB70 from Genesis of Conway. So, what's the big deal? It's this. It's the Craig O'Neill Anniversary Sale at Genesis of Conway. To celebrate 1 year of driving the 2024 GB70, you're invited to come in and learn how you can get a 2025 for as low as $497 a month. Yes, $497 a month. Genesis of Conway, the future of luxury today.
Configuring the Bluetooth, deciding who controls the music, remembering where you parked. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your vehicle doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like remembering if you're on the 3rd or 4th level of the parking garage. That's simple human sense.
Call the Ferris Agency in Conway today at 501-329-1221 for all of your insurance needs.
Now, back to the Centennial Bank broadcast of Conway Wampus Cat Sports, driven by Genesis of Conway on Cat Country 98.9 and 92.5. Ladies and gentlemen,
Jeff Wick switches pins, and Wampus Cats switch pitchers. Nate Wanamaker, a sophomore who has been sensational for Conway this year. I know that Coach Harden would have liked to have saved him to come in to hold or protect the lead, but right now he's just trying to get some outs and get the offense a chance to get back up here and see what they can do. batter to the plate. So 7 across here in the top of the third. Still just 1 out.
With 1 out on the board and runners at first and second base for Fayetteville.
3 hit by pitch and 4 walks. That's this inning or this ball game? That's the ball game.
That's the game.
Okay, yeah. Feels like we've been here since Thursday, just in this inning. All right, so here we go. A Wanamaker on the bump, coming in relief. Blocked by Holland. Ball 1.
3 of those walks were this inning, and all 3 of them scored.
I think everybody scored here in this third inning.
Yeah.
And that's going to be hit right back up the middle, and another one will plate. So they'll send the runner. And coming in to score from second base is Pascal. And it's a 9 spot on the board. 8 here in the third inning. That's just a good base hit there.
Yeah, he just hit that right back where it came from.
Now batting for Fayetteville, number 4, Landon Holtzhauer.
So Landon Holtzhauer will come to the plate. Again here in the third inning. Wanamaker looks in. Runner still to first and second, still just 1 out. Trying to get a double play ball. And the cleanup hitter, Holtzhauer.
He has been hit by a pitch and walked.
That's in there for strike 2. Strike 2. Don't think Holtzhauer liked that call.
No.
And you'd think, as a catcher, you'd want to try to show up your umpire like that.
He'll keep swing.
Nine nothing to score. Bases loaded. 1 out of the inning. Conway desperately in need of a double play. New baseball. Maybe that's what we needed. I think that's finally cooled off. Pitch on the outside corner misses. Count goes to 2-1. Not sure where that missed.
All right, now he's squeezing.
Yeah, Fayetteville don't need any help.
No. You don't want to give Brissy something to hit, but you also don't want to walk in what would potentially be a decide things here in the third. We will play 5 regardless, but bring to the plate
now batting for
again.
Number 1, Charlie Graves.
Charlie Graves comes to the plate.
You have to find yourself at some point, you know, with a game like this, you hate to know you have to get a.
Which means you don't have to get them all back at once. And here's the other thing, too. I mean,
Perseverance, commitment, and resilience are key ingredients for success. Whether you are cheering on the Wampus Cats, starting a new business, or planning for the future, Centennial is here for all of life's moments. Let us be your partner. Centennial Bank, Member FDIC.
Everything is so expensive these days. Your phone, pickleball lessons, Netflix subscription, but not your car payment at Chris Crane Hyundai in Conway. You'll get America's best warranty, 10 years, 100,000 miles, and Hyundai assurance. And they have new Hyundais for less than you're spending on those prices.
Crane Hyundai in Conway. Visit ChrisCraneHyundai.com.
Now, back to the Centennial Bank broadcast of Conway.
Quite a while.
Ooh.
3 in a row, well out of the zone.
I like the way he's responding right now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now the question goes is how much rope does he have on him with a 10-0 lead? Down to first base with a 4-pitch walk to lead things off for the Wampus Cats here in the bottom of the third. Side of Cicero. Got to bring Malik Simpson to the plate.
For Conway, number 1, Malik Simpson.
Back up to the top of the lineup for Conway. Runner at first. 1 out in the inning. Ford looks at a call, first strike. And you want to get into him on pitch count, but man, you got to make something happen too. That goes to inside for ball 1. Pretty disciplined batter at the plate. See what he does with a 2-2 pitch.
Yeah.
Looks at it. Gets called out on strikes.
Twice today for him.
So Sean Cover.
Yep.
With the runner at first base, now batting for Conway, number 18, Sean Cover.
So Sean hopefully knocked the cover off the ball right here. Comes to the plate for Conway. And that's going to be in there for strike 1. Sean Cover with that Cobra twist. Down 0-1. Fouls that one back here to the backstop.
Great on that one.
Almost behind 0-2. Runner at first. 2 outs in the inning. Sean Cover at the plate for the Wampus Cats. Pitch is outside.
He's got a little juice behind those. He sounds like a slow. Yeah, he sounds like a slow pitch softball player trying to hit one out.
1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs, runner at first for Conway. Down 10-0 here in the bottom of the third. Swung out and strikes out Sean Cover. That'll end the inning. Wampus Cats leave a runner on board. We go to the top of the 4th, down 10-0. Back after this on the EAB Sports Network.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
It's red hot deal time at Haynes Ace Hardware in Conway and Morrilton. The best barbecue in town is at Haynes Ace Hardware. Everything you need for the perfect barbecue. Grills, supplies like grilling pellets, seasonings, and more. Get your yard and landscape ready with mulch. Ace Rewards members save $1.60 per bag on Scott's Naturescape Color Enhanced Mulch. Now 3 bags for $9.99. Get spring and summer ready at Haynes Ace Hardware in Morrilton and Conway. Haynes Ace Hardware, the helpful place.
Conway Regional has been the community's hospital for 100 years, providing high-quality, compassionate care. As our community continues to grow, we're growing alongside you to ensure all of your healthcare needs are met right here in Conway. When your family needs emergency Trust the care you'll find down the hallway, not down the highway. At Conway Regional, we're not just growing, we're growing together.
Now, back to the Centennial Bank broadcast of Conway Wampus Cat Sports, driven by Genesis of Conway on Cat Country 98.9 and 92.5.
All right, we return here to the top of the fourth inning, and Conway not able to get anything going in the bottom of the third. Left the base runner, and Nate Wanamaker will come back out on the bump here to try to shut down the Bulldogs here in the top of the fourth, leading by a score of 10-0. If ever you needed a 1-2-3, now is the time.
Yeah, it would definitely have to be a, little bit of a motivational deal for them to just, don't allow any runs. 1, 2, 3. Let's get out of here and get back to bat.
Can't score on defense. Not in this sport.
The top of the fourth inning for Fayetteville, number 34, Tanner Davison.
Tanner Davison will come to the plate to lead things off here for Fayetteville in the top of the fourth inning. Winner will play the winner of the Rogers and Harbor game that will follow this one. Conway, the last 6A Central team left in the tournament. (10-0) the score. Fayetteville on top. We're in the top of the fourth inning. Fayetteville with 9 runs and back in the third to open this thing up. Pitched inside. 2-1 the count.
We can't get them to chase.
That's the advantage of having a big lead. You don't have to go up there and try to do anything. A lot of psychology in that aspect of it. There's the strike call, and the count goes to 2-2. Two and two to count. Runner at first, nobody out. Top of the fourth inning. Conway trailing. 2-2 pitch. High to the left side and out of play. Two, the count, nobody out, runner at first. Davidson with the leadoff walk down there at first base. Reyna hits that one hard to right field, and Carter Crow squeezes it for out number 1. I believe that's still Carter Crow out there.
I think it is.
I think it is.
Line drive to right field gets the first out on the board. With a
So that'll bring Carter. It's going to There's
since when is
at first. To the state finals next weekend with a 3-2 win. So congratulations to those Bulldogs. We're not going to congratulate these Bulldogs.
No.
Conway St. Joe headed to Conway. Going to be hit foul again out of play.
Kind of take a man by surprise. I'm watching over here, waiting to listen to it, and it dropped right here in front of.
I know. I was kind of like, huh? That had a lot of English on it, I guess. 2-2 the count, 2 outs, runner at first. Leadoff man Kim Pascal at the plate for Fayetteville. Top of the 4th inning. Fayetteville on top by 10.
Got it.
This time they.
Oh!
I mean, he was right there looking at it, but man.
It beat him there.
He
I don't know if he got the tag.
Yeah, that's the thing is, the throw beat him, but did he actually get the tag on him? All the dust that flew up, it was really hard to tell.
Yeah. All right, so the count now 3-2. And that's going to be a fair ball. If it got past 4, that'll score another run. I don't think he touched third base. I'm going to be honest. The way he rounded that bag, I don't think he touched it. But
he didn't touch the plate because he just went back and touched it.
Yeah. Foul at the plate. 0-1 the count. Old one the count, 2 outs, runners at first and second. So it's actually a question, then he sent him back. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
What the?
Wow.
That's interesting. Exchange. 0-1 the count, 2 outs, runners at first and second. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. De Lamar. Hit high. Should be catchable by Sean Cover, and it is for the 3rd out of the inning. 1 run crosses, though, 2 left, and after 3.5, it's now 11-0 Fayetteville. Back after this on the EAB Sports Network.
Tired of hearing no? Come join the yes party at Chris Crane Hyundai in Conway, where they Hyundai's loaded with technology, plus America's.
Be committed. Commitment and resilience are key ingredients for success. Whether you are cheering on the Wampus Cats, starting a new business, or
on Cat Country 98.9 and 92.5.
All right, we go to the bottom of the 4th inning, and guys, it's money time. Cats got to get something going, down by 11. You don't have to get them all back at once, but you got to get something going here in the bottom of the inning. It looks like we've got a new man out on the mound, am I right? No, it's still Chris.
Got to do something to extend play. I mean, I know we got another inning after this, but you don't have to come into that inning wanting to.
Try to keep the game going. 11-0 to score. Wampus Cats looking for still their first hit of the ball game against Brissy. How many base runners have they had?
2. We've left 2 on base. One was a force out at second, or a throw caught stealing, but we had 2 that were left on base.
So Max Holland will lead things off for the Wampus Cats. Willie Voss and Blake Kortzmeyer slated to hit as well for Conway. They can get something going. Carter Crow and London Stewart will follow. Although I'm not sure Stewart's still in the ball game. all of the rotations. Grizzly starts things off with a strike. Second pitch outside, ball one. 1-1 the
Keep hanging around.
First pitch to Voss, up and out of the zone, ball one.
Just going to look see what that third baseman's playing because we can put it past Voss to put one down here.
He's not cheating much, but he's kind of up on the dirt a bit. Pitches outside, 2-1, or 2-0 the count. Breeze feels good.
Feels real good.
I went over and hit the fan. All right, so 2-0 the count. Runner at first, nobody out. Bottom of the fourth. Cats trying to rally back here. See if Willie can keep things rolling. Pitch is up high, 3-0. So Willie Voss one pitch away from a walk. You need his base runners at this point. You know that Christie's going to come after him, and he does. Strike on the outside corner. Three and 1 the count. Runner at first, nobody out. Bottom of the fourth. The pitch. Foul out of play. Takes the count full.
Ooh, that hit metal.
Went that way, Jay. You're fine.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think it's.
It was probably a bus. The whole game.
One at a time, guys.
Not getting one out. Wampus Cats needing. Offense yet today. That'll bring London Stewart. Fayetteville. Don't know if he pitched. Coach is headed back to
board was on.
Six five. The pitch.
Continues to be committed to the Wampus Cats, just as Centennial is committed to our customers. Perseverance, commitment, and resilience are key ingredients for success. Whether you are cheering on the Wampus Cats, starting a new business, or planning for the...
Who do we have due up for the...
We have 4, 5, 6, Holzhauer, Brissy, and Graves. The heart of the lineup.
Heart of the lineup coming up here for Fayetteville.
Landon Holzhauer.
Landon Holzhauer will step into the box, and Wesley Tapp has been tapped to pitch this fifth inning and to try to shut things down and see if Conway can get something going in the bottom of the fifth.
You said it right earlier, Jay. Whatever it takes right now. So.
Yep. Sixth or seventh pitcher for Conway today. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Strike one.
I don't know if I've ever seen this kid throw.
Trying to change that right here. It's Wesley Tapp. And that's going to be hit hard. Covert gets it and over in time. Actually, that was Cicero. I'm used to seeing Covert at shortstop, but Covert's at first.
He's been there today.
He has. In all fairness.
Yeah.
Number 19, Mark.
So for the first time this afternoon, the leadoff man does not get on board. And so coming to the plate will be Mark Brissy, today's starting pitcher for the Purple Dogs. One out. And it's going to be hit to here at the plate for Fayetteville. Guess what? And this throw can't pick it up in time this time.
I think so. We'll let him make all of them if he needs.
Cicero at that time couldn't get the ball out of the glove, get it over to first in time. So two-out ground ball.
Now batting for Fayetteville, number 34.
Will bring Tanner Davison to the plate. They are going to E6 that.
That's the way I had it. Not that it matters, but
You're on occasion would be nice. Pitch is up and in, and so 2-2 the count. Two count, 2 outs.
Got a kid.
Oh my goodness. Like you said, home plate umpire's not in any hurry.
Yeah, I don't get. He knows he's not getting paid by the hour, doesn't he?
I would think so. Full count. Runner goes. Going to be high sky to right field and caught in foul territory, but enough for the third out. So 1 minute left on board. We'll come to the do or die, bottom of the 5th. Conway needs 2 to keep the game going. Back after this on the EAB Sports Network.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
It's red hot deal time at Haynes Ace Hardware in Conway and Morrilton. The best barbecue in town is at Haynes Ace Hardware. Everything you need for the perfect barbecue. Grills, supplies like grilling pellets, seasonings, and more. Get your yard and landscape ready with mulch. Ace Rewards members save $1.60 per bag on Scott's Naturescape Color Enhanced Mulch. Now 3 bags for $9.99. Get spring and summer ready at Haynes Ace Hardware in Morrilton and Conway. Haynes Ace Hardware. They'll help.
He may have reached his limit here. He's high and then he's low. And
let's see if we can take advantage of it. Comes back up in and high. Ball 3.
Hopefully ride him out a little bit.
So the 200 earlier in the strikes him out on a great inside, and then boom, goes right across the face. Brissy's walked a runner and then got a pitch. All we ask is count goes full.
This team is loaded with youth, but you do.
Absolutely. Junior. Runners at first and second. Max Holland at the plate. That's going to get to the backstop, and runners will advance to second and third.
In all honesty, that's the best thing that's happened to us today. The pass ball.
Need to see some rally caps on that blue side of the stadium here. For Max Holland. That pitch is up high, ball 2.
That right there had a little extra on it.
He's had several of those extra pitches today. Bring the Fayetteville fans to their feet. Max Holland down to his last strike here. Delivers to the left field side, and it will not be caught. Oh, they're going to call that foul ball. Call that foul ball. Wow.
There's your 2 runs.
Yeah, I think he hurt his shoulder on that one right there because
He dove for the catch.
Looked like when he hit it, just.
Yeah.
Usually it's my belly that catches me. He caught himself with his arm.
So the training staff will go out, and
that's a long ways to go.
That's a long ways. You can't go any further.
These guys like, oh, I'll meet you halfway.
Yeah, how about that? How about?
Looks like he's going to try to stay in the ball game. Max Holland with a shot to the left field. Looked like that it had not been caught and dropped in fair territory from here, but again, just from where we sit, it's difficult to tell where the contact was. It doesn't matter where he comes down with it. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's a matter where he makes. And Max Holland will walk. The bases are loaded. I didn't think there was any chance that at that point he was going to throw him anything.
No, I think he kind of woke him up there a little bit with that foul ball.
Yeah. So Willie Voss will come to the plate. Max Holland again. We'll see Max Owen. Max for Max. We're going to max out.
For Conway to run, number 15,
Max Owen will come on to run. Again, congratulations to Conway St. Joseph. They have cashed their ticket into the Weekend of Champions. And I have a feeling they may be playing Taylor. I don't know if
that's a good shot at it.
All right, so Willie Voss to the plate. Pitch is down low, ball one. Bases loaded, bottom of the fifth inning. Conway needs 2 to stay alive. 2 outs on the board.
Anniversary sale at Genesis of Conway. To celebrate 1 year of driving the 2024 GV70, you're invited to come in and learn how you can get a 2025 for as low as $497 a month. Yes, $497 a month. Genesis of Conway, the future of luxury today.
Conway Regional has been the community's hospital for more than 100 years, providing high-quality, compassionate care. As our community continues to grow, we're growing alongside you to ensure all of your healthcare needs are met right here in Conway. Our award-winning team, led by board-certified interventional cardiologists and emergency physicians, delivers one of the state's best door-to-balloon times for emergency heart care when you need it most. So when you're facing heart emergency, trust the care you'll find down the hallway, not down the highway.
Configuring